so they can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect timing, Olive.
Oh.
Oh, what? Right.
Olive. Hi, big girl.
So I can email and say the invite just sent out.
Yeah, the invite was just sent out whenever everyone wants to hop on.
You're on mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
You care if I go on yours, just so we don't.
Yeah. I should have put yours in there to make sure it sent the call out.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
I'm Bryce. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do I have video on my end? Can you see anything?
I just see a picture.
Okay, well, let's get rid of the picture. How's it going?
Good.
Hi there.
Good. Now, are you guys both in this class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had seen some of the emails and I didn't look close enough, and what's your name, sir?
I'm Cody.
Cody and Courtney. Cool.
Yeah.
And what about this little cutie right here?
This is Olive.
Olive. That is so cool. How did you guys arrive at Olive as her name?
We didn't like any other names. So my grandpa, we used to call him Papa Ollie. And so I thought Ollie was a really, really cute name, but everyone thought Ollie for a girl was kind of weird. So we went with Olive because it was more of a real name, but we still call her Ollie, but
cool.
Yeah. So that's I guess that's how we came up with Olive. Olive Wren is her name.
Olive Wren?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's adorable.
Thanks.
That's awesome.
So where are you from, guys?
I'm from Moses Lake, Washington.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Are you guys? Did you guys see that from Clarissa?
Yeah, she doesn't have a webcam.
Can she hear us though? Do you? Oh,
yeah,
she
can hear us.
Wow, that's weird. Okay, awesome. Okay.
So I think we're just waiting for one more, Michael.
Cool. So we've got 5, right? The 2 of you, me, Clarissa, and Michael.
Oh, and I think Allison too.
Oh, Allison, yeah.
There should be 6 of us all together.
Okay, awesome. Man, and that's a better question to ask when everybody's there. Where are you guys from?
Arizona.
Is that where you guys are right now, or are you here in Rexburg? Oh, cool.
No, we're in Arizona right now. Are you in Rexburg right now?
Yeah. Oh. So Rexburg's nice. Utah, very cool. What part of Utah, Clarissa? Logan.
Oh, I love Logan. It's so pretty there.
Is the picture that you have, Clarissa, is that your daughter? I'm terrible with genders. I'm so sorry if it's your son. Okay, good. The babies, I always get them wrong. She's 5.
That's okay.
Nowadays, you can't assume the gender either, right?
That's true. I've gotten a little bit better since I have a little girl. My wife and I, we have a 5-month-old, and we were in a mall. She was 4 months old, And I mean, she doesn't have any hair, so I could give anybody like slack for not knowing the gender. But she had like all pink on and everything. And this woman walks up and she's like, "Oh, is this your son or your daughter?" And I'm like, "This is our daughter, or this is our very masculine son, one of the two." And it was painfully obvious that she was a girl, and we were just kind of like, what? It was funny to be on that end, but I've definitely been on the other end. So
Yeah, no, we get the same thing. We'll
Especially
throw
with a bow in her hair.
yeah, we'll put a bow in her hair, and people are still, oh, what a beautiful boy.
yeah,
What?
we've been there. Yeah,
Oh.
I went to she had an appointment, I think it was last week, and she was in a like pink and flowers and had a big bow in her hair. And this lady came up and asked if she could see our baby, and I was like, yeah, of course. And she's looking at it, and she had a little girl that was just a few months older than Olive, and she's like asked what her name was, so I was saying it was Olive, and she's like, oh, this is the most handsome boy I've ever seen. I'll send you a new boyfriend. She was talking to her girl. She's like, Mr. Olive's going to be your boyfriend. I'm like, there's a bow in her hair.
yeah.
We just went along with it.
There's no coming back from that one. You might as well just let them do them the mercy of just letting them have it for that time.
Oh, exactly.
Hey, Michael. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Could you say that one more time?
Good. How are you?
Good. Doing really good. Thanks for asking. I think at this point we're only waiting for Allison. Did anybody hear from Allison that she'll for sure be here?
I think because she thought it was at 4:45, right?
That's true. Yeah, and then
I think she responded and said, "Yeah, she just had the times mixed up." But I think she responded saying she'd be here.
Okay, perfect. Good. Cool. Well, have you guys gone over exactly what it is that we're supposed to go over right now? That's
last week.
I can pull it up right now.
I just looked over things like 20 minutes ago. I have all the tabs pulled up. If you go to just the general case study instructions, I think there are 6 things that we're supposed to read or at least go over together. Some of them are a little lengthy, so I don't know if we want to read the entire document during this group meeting or maybe just skim it. But there are 6 things to go over, and then we're supposed to take a quiz that I guess kind of like binds us together or something. So this is a real deal. I'm serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I went over all those things that talked about, and I have the quiz up right now, and I think it's easy. It's like yes or no, have you looked at it or not, and I think the last one, it talks about, it wants you to show who has what. All I did was basically copy and paste our email because it has it all laid out,
Yeah.
And so
essentially what the individual responsibilities of each group member are.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know I had missed this post that somebody made, but I know we had an original plan and then somebody proposed something else, and then somebody sent what I think you're talking about, Michael, everything written out with color coordination and everything. Is that the finalized plan that we're going with?
Yeah, that last one is.
Okay, cool. Essentially, everybody has 2 questions, except the person that does the editing. They only do that, right?
Right.
Okay.
That was out. No.
Well,
that last one.
Well, what are you planning on doing? What are your questions?
8 and 9.
8 and 9. Okay, and I think that's what you had originally said you'd take, and I said I'd take 3 and 4, and those are the ones I'm planning on doing unless we mix things around at all. But I'm trying to find it in the email, having a little trouble. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. 8 and 9 was. You're more up to date than I am, Michael. Sorry about that.
You're good.
So we have 6 group members, right?
Yeah.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see.
Michael, where are you from?
Texas.
Very cool.
Awesome. What part?
It's east of Dallas, a couple hours. It's called Tyler.
Okay. Cool.
We're headed to San Antonio in March.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, for spring break. We've never been.
That's cool. It's a cool place. My brothers, they're in the Air Force, and if you go into the Air Force, you have to go to San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been there a couple times. It's pretty cool. It's touristy and nice.
There you go. Okay.
So, is this Cody and Courtney, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So y'all are married and looks like you have that's awesome.
Yeah. Just chilling in the back there. She's
Nice.
she's 2 months old now, almost 3. So
Wow, holy cow.
yeah. So don't get fussy now. She's been asleep the whole time except for when we started the call.
And Bryce, right? Bryce,
Yes, sir.
are you married as well?
My wife and I live here in Rexburg, and we have a 5-month-old baby, 5 months as of yesterday. So
Wow. Man,
yeah,
that's exciting.
and just to make sure I've got all my facts straight, Michael, your wife's name is her maiden name was Colbo, right? What was that?
Yeah, it was.
And her name Shannon? Is it Shannon?
Shanna.
Ah, I was close. I was really close. Okay, got it. Yeah, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Just to.
Sorry.
No, I just
can ask what your daughter's name was.
Oh, her name is Eliza.
Eliza. That's a
Yeah.
good name. I have a cousin named that.
My wife, we were jumping back and forth between Eliza and Lucy were our 2 names. And Eliza won. I was going for Lucy and she was going for Eliza, and then I jumped on the Eliza train, and then it was history.
Smart decision.
Okay, Clarissa. Sorry. Oh, Clarissa's gone. Yeah, true. And she's definitely an Eliza. You know, she's an Eliza. Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool.
So that's Clarissa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you in real time as opposed to just the messaging.
Yep, it's good. I got my phone working.
Good. Well, would you guys be opposed to starting? And if Allison does come, we just kind of take a minute to fill her in and then keep chugging along?
Yep.
Sounds good.
She said she's trying to join, but
Oh.
her video's not working. So she's on the chat. She's on my chat screen.
Oh, perfect.
So I don't know.
I think
Anyway.
I know what this is. Just the Gmail chat screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my phone
Well,
down.
darn it! I wish I could. Well, we'll hope maybe a miracle will happen and she'll jump on. Can she? Do you know if she can hear us?
No, she's just on the chat. Oh, she's typing something. Hold on. Anyways, you can go ahead. If she says something, I'll tell you.
Okay, that works. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm trying to connect. Having trouble. Anything I should know? Just join. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with starting if you guys are.
Yeah, sounds good. We can fill her in. You know,
Cool.
whatever.
Cool. Do you guys mind if I say the prayer, an opening prayer for us?
Nope,
Sure.
It's fine.
Sweet. Thank you. Our dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful for the opportunity that we have to meet together at this time. Please help us as we make some plans for the coming week and talk about our individual responsibilities, that we might be able to be guided by the Spirit, that all might go well, that we might be able to mesh well with one another, and all be committed to putting forth really good work this semester. We love thee, and we say these things in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
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 Cool. So, just to kind of organize things, does anybody want to be in charge right now and do the majority of the talking? I feel bad that I've been talking so much, but does anybody really I want to be in charge for this one? Does anybody have a strong feeling toward that?
No, you.
Think you're doing a great job.
Okay.
You're doing good.
Cool. Cool. Well, I would love to do that if that's okay with you guys. And Allison, I think maybe we're making the best of the situation. It looks like she's in the loop somewhat.
They're not showing up on here.
So it's saying the only way I can join is through video. When I click on that, it says please wait, and nothing happens. Or if I already joined. Darn it. Does anybody have any ideas as to how Allison might join for those who are looking at what she's saying on the chat room?
Let me see, because she's not coming up on our end at all. So let me try and send her a manual link through her email.
That's smart. And is it okay if we talk while you do that?
Go right ahead.
Okay,
I
cool.
will work on sending that to her.
Cool. Well, first and foremost, I want to express my excitement to work on this with you guys. I don't know if you felt this way, but I'm excited to learn about Pakistan. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I'm like, oh my gosh, Pakistan's the coolest place in the whole world, but I'm excited to learn about it. It sounds like it's going to be a really good topic to study. And I don't know anything about Kashmir. I don't know if you guys do, but I think we'll be able to put forth some good work. Oh, did it work? Oh, okay. So does anybody have any questions or anything that they want to say before we start reviewing the 6 things that that we're supposed to talk about during this first meeting?
No, not really.
No, we're good. Michael, this is all going to be review for you. Yeah, you seems like you've already gone over all this. You probably have it memorized. So.
No, I mean I just briefly went over it.
Well, good for you. That's more than I can say. So, cool. So, Michael, based on what you've gleaned from the quiz that we're supposed to take, should we read through everything, or do you think we're good to talk about talk briefly about what each one is or pertains to, and then move on? How in depth do you think we should be?
Yeah, I mean the documents are pretty long and in depth. You know, each one really. So I mean, we can just kind of summarize it, or pull them up and just glance at them. But I don't think going in detail it'd take too long. So, but has he looked at the documents under the instructions for the case study?
I have, Michael. Probably not. If you're like up here, I'm probably like right here. Like I've looked at them somewhat. To make just.
Where are they?
Yeah.
So if you go to the case study instructions, the way that I got to is I went to the table of contents, and then you go to the PRG research group thing, and then that takes you to the case studies.
Oh, there we go. That's probably how I found it. See, I just don't remember. I find it one time and then I can't get back.
Oh no, it took me.
Yeah, it's hard to navigate.
Yeah, no, it took me a couple minutes to re-find it. So I know how you feel. And then there are like 6 bullet points, and essentially it says during this meeting your team will need to review the following documents. So I guess you're right, Michael. It doesn't say we have to go over them all. So So starting with academic honesty. I feel like a goof saying, how do you guys feel about this one? I feel like we can all agree that, I mean, we're definitely not planning on doing anything that's outside of the bounds of what BYU Idaho wants us to do. Agreed?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Sorry to interrupt, but if somebody could let Allison know that I just sent her the link to her Gmail account, it'll open up like in an email, and she can click the link and see if they'll bring her to our group.
So I can message her right now if that works.
Sorry, I'm just not. We're not getting anything on her end.
So I'm putting Allison.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay. I'm putting Allison. Clarissa just sent you an invite to the video chat. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So does everybody feel like they understand what's allowed and what's not when it comes to academic honesty, like plagiarism, cheating, any kind of academic misconduct? Are we pretty clear on what's expected?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay. Got that.
Good. And I mean, you guys all seem like top-notch people, so I don't suspect we'll have any problems with that. Cool. So now, if you guys could answer this one for me, the next document, it's the due date one where it says that ours is due Thursday of lesson 3. Is that January 25th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. That's like less than 10 days away. That's great. Holy cow. Well, that's awesome. I like what he said about how the people that sign up for that one, you do it and then you're done. You know, you don't have to stretch it out.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I hope you guys are ready to really get cracking and get it going. I think it'll all work out great.
Yeah, I think it'll be good to knock it out, and then we won't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Have any of you guys already gotten started on researching and answering the questions that we've all been assigned?
No.
Not too
Page
much. I've looked.
150. I went over that, but that's about it.
Uh-huh. Well, that's kind of where I'm at too. I mean, I haven't done too much anything either. Just so that we all know, I mean, does everybody know exactly what their responsibilities are for the project? Or is there any confusion?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, I don't know if maybe I'm just looking at the wrong thing in the email, but just to make sure I'm looking at the right one. Cody and Cody and Courtney, you guys have 5, 6, and 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and then Clarissa, what are you working on?
I will be editing it and making sure it flows.
Okay, got it. And
Picking.
that's awesome. And your sister is the one who graduated in English, right? Who's this is her wheelhouse right here?
Yep. We're
That's
good.
Okay, so
So,
Clarissa, you're doing the
yeah,
editing. Michael, you're doing 8 and 9. Cody and Courtney, you're doing 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm doing 3 and 4, and I assume Allison is doing 1 and 2?
Yeah, we can ask.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, and nobody got left out right there, right? Except for Olive, but I guess she can help you guys.
She's not too much help.
Who knows? I mean, she's straight from heaven, right? Where they know all this stuff. Or
She probably knows more than us.
probably she's just not letting on how much she does know. If she's anything like my daughter. Okay, that clears things up a lot for me. I appreciate that. So that's awesome. So now the next document, I think this is a good way into the next one. How to write
Hey, Bryce.
Yeah, for sure. What's up?
My Shannon, my wife actually took this class like I think a semester ago or last year or something.
Did she?
And she might have actually had the same case study. So she actually knows a lot about it. Is it okay if she says something?
Yes, definitely.
Might inform us a little bit.
Hey, Merkley.
Hi, Shannon. How are you?
Good. I've been watching this on the screen up there, and it's just like being at his own training. But
Oh yes, that's the feeling we're going for, you know. Holy cow!
Sorry to interrupt.
No, so you're the expert on all things Pakistan or
No,
Kashmir.
I just have a hard time keeping my mouth shut, I guess. Sorry.
Either way, it's good for us.
So I had the same case study, and the assignment, because of everything you have to read, it looks really hard, but it's actually really easy. With it's 10 days away and being worried about it, it's really easy because the way it's broken up with your questions, I think it's like everyone has to write just a paragraph per question. So it's mainly just writing a couple paragraphs together, and then you put it in the Google Docs, and Clarissa will, sounds like one person, add some pictures, because there is some requirements in the study rubric case study rubric.
Mm-hmm.
It'll tell you like they want pictures and animations and all those things, but Clarissa's doing that. So for everyone else, it's really just writing a couple paragraphs to answer that question, posting it in there. And then what we did, my group, with our questions, we took the sources that we used. We each had about 2, and we emailed them to the person that was in charge, like Clarissa. So then Clarissa creates the bibliography. So it's if you read the rubrics, the academic honesty, you guys already went over that. The case study due date, y'all's is the 25th. How to write a good case study, that just helps you know with your paragraphs. But it's, I mean, you could probably nail your part down in less than 2 hours.
Whoa.
At all.
That
Anyway, okay.
that
I
sounds
won't interrupt again.
Well, thank you for setting my worries at ease. That was awesome. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah. Makes me feel a lot easier when she says that.
Yeah. So now she mentioned how to write a great case, and looking through it, this is, I think, exactly what she said. It's essentially just a little tips to follow to succeed in writing your paragraphs. Is that kind of what you got from it, Michael?
Yeah. It's basically just the rubric into other documents, kind of just
You cite the
that stuff from the other documents into the rubric, so that we're going over the same thing, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah. Now, and I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear, at least to really anybody. I'm looking at the third document that we're supposed to go over, the how to write a great case. The citing resources, synthesize, don't plagiarize, go beyond Wikipedia. I mean, just some solid advice. So I don't think I agree with your wife, Michael. I don't think it'll be too hard to write these. Are you guys feeling pretty good about them, the paragraphs?
Oh,
Clarissa,
yeah.
Courtney, Cody?
Yep.
Mhm.
Good. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about the how to write a great case document before we move on to the next one?
Does anyone remember
Sorry.
what our group name was?
It's Kashmir, Why All the Fuss?
Awesome. Thank you.
At least that's our topic. So the next one is the specific instruction for case writers. And I'll admit, I'm opening it right now, and this is the first time I've ever opened it. So I'm not quite sure what I'll find. Oh, it's just some general information about Kashmir.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gives us a required source and then just the background. It's probably where you want to start.
Yes, I agree. It's a good idea. Background, required resources before you begin researching and writing. Okay, so this one resource is the one that we have to all use in our research. Okay. Have you looked at the source at all, Michael?
Yeah, it's a news article. It's pretty long. I haven't finished it. It's pretty long, so I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to. I mean, you can skim over it or read it however you want to do it, but I'm sure you can find a lot of your information to back up your paragraphs from there. But I think he wants us all to use another one or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but I expect you're right, and that this article probably has little nuggets of information that'll probably help each one of us. So that'll be good. Do you know do you guys know if our citation, like our bibliography, has to be a certain length? Do we each have to use a certain amount of sources? 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys know?
I think it's just 2 per person.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, chances are, I imagine we'll all hit 2 or 3 or 4 just based on trying to search for
I
information.
know the whole case study needs to have a minimum of 6.
Oh, minimum of 6. Okay. Oh, we can totally get that. If we all use 1, I mean,
I believe.
that'll be easy right there. 6. That's good to know. Kashmir. Okay. Oh, and the next. Oh, any questions about that document we just had open? The special instructions for case writers. You guys good with moving on?
Yep.
Sweet. And it looks like the next one is just a rubric that goes over some of the points. Each little category are the individual categories that were under how to write a good case. Going beyond Wikipedia, does it look good? Have the authors followed instructions? Did this case knock my socks off? I sure hope so. Okay, cool. Now, how's Clarissa doing?
I'm good.
Oh, sorry, Clarissa.
I'm chatting with Allison.
Okay, you're the little bings that we're hearing. That's you
Yeah.
sending her messages.
Yep, I'm just chatting with her. So we're just talking about how Michael's already shared with us like a group case document. So we're just saying when you guys have your questions finished and things, just pop them in there, and then we can all review them and edit them. Well, I'll edit, but if you want to review it and say like, yep, that looks good.
Yeah.
So except for Bryce. Bryce, you're not added on that document. So
it's true, yeah.
I need to add you.
No. I didn't have a Gmail. So how can I go about getting attached to that?
Get a Gmail account.
I can send the link. I think.
Yeah, you can have a link. That works too.
Do I just need to send you my Gmail, Michael, and you can manually add me to it?
It should already be in your Gmail. So.
Okay. So.
With the link in it.
Okay, I'm sure it'll pop up, or maybe I just need to look a little bit harder. But thank you for doing that, Michael. That's you're just miles ahead of the rest of us. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can thank my wife. She's giving me some direction on this.
So does she have it on paper or no?
I think she does have it actually.
I mean, I signed an honor code, so I can't do that. But
that whole academic honesty thing we were just going over.
Yeah, I was here. Sorry.
Cool. So
he's charging for it. So.
What was that, Michael? Oh, no.
Just kidding.
What did you say, Michael? I missed that. Sorry.
I said it's okay. She was charging for it.
Charging for it?
Yeah, if you want to use it.
That works. No, that works.
Bryce, did you and Michael's wife serve in the same mission?
We did. Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to kind of picking that up.
Yeah. Yes. We served here in Idaho, the Idaho Pocatello mission, and we were in Idaho Falls at the same time. So.
How funny.
Best mission in the world.
She says she was your AP. Is that right?
Yeah, she was. That was her. She revolutionized the mission. All the success we had was because of Sister Colbo.
That's exactly how she puts it. It's weird.
It's good, she trained us well, to say that exact line and with no variation.
Oh, that's fun.
So, the case self-evaluation form, do you guys know what this is right here? Would it be something that we'd want to take right now?
Self-evaluation.
Yeah, I think it's the last document that's under the big six that we're talking over right now.
Oh, it's just the link to the quiz, I think. Or no?
Oh, because it looks like the case study team contract is one quiz that we have to take at the end of what we're doing right now.
Right.
Evaluation form. Do you guys think that's actually something that we take after the project's done and we kind of evaluate our own performance? Is that what it is?
I think it's after the project, and we will evaluate everyone, I think.
That sounds
exactly.
okay. Perfect.
Yep.
So we don't need to worry about that right now, which is good.
Right.
Cool. And then we've just got that contract quiz. So does everybody feel comfortable researching their own questions and coming up with the paragraph? Does anybody feel like they need any help or have any questions in general?
I think we're
No,
good.
I do have a question. Do we want to
Um,
send the sources to Clarissa like we were talking about when so that she can type up the bibliography
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
I need an earlier date than the 25th. So we need to decide on how, like, 2 days would be good.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to say Monday, that'd be even better.
So do we want to shoot for, as a group, shoot for at the very latest having all of our sources sent to Clarissa by the 23rd? Does that sound okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work for us.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think we can definitely do that. You know, hopefully by then we'll have all our sources and we'll just be fine tuning our paragraphs, and it'll be due on the 25th.
And
So-
does it tell us anywhere where what format we need to put our cited sources in?
Oh, doesn't it say
Oh,
APA or MLA?
Yeah. It's on the one of those sheets in the instructions.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I must have just overlooked that one.
Well, Courtney, it's actually the same case study instructions form that those 6 documents we just went over on. If you go down a couple lines under those 6, it says that. So it gives you some instruction down there.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Cool. And so just to make sure
Do you guys want to pick one? Do you want to pick one, APA or MLA?
It's a good idea. Does anybody have any strong feelings?
I don't have a preference. I feel like I've used APA more, but I'm fine doing either one.
You guys want to go APA?
Sure.
APA is fine.
I'm good with APA. That works.
Okay.
Fine. I had one more question. Do we want to just shoot for like a rough draft for the 23rd? That way Clarissa can just have a head start on everything, like putting pictures and organizing it and things. Like just instead of just the sources, like shoot for a rough draft.
Yeah.
Well, you can put anything in that folder. Allison said she's already got hers done, like rough draft. So I told what we've been saying is like just put it in, and then we can look at it and see.
Yeah.
And then we can comment on it if it needs to be longer, if it's too long, if I don't know.
Right.
Whatever.
Okay.
Perfect. So Clarissa, worst case scenario, if everybody does get all of their stuff in by the 23rd, and that's when you can start really piecing everything together and making it sound good. Is 2 days enough time for you to do your part? Do you think that'll work?
Yep. Oh yeah. That's fine.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, I like what you said, Chris, about having to be a continual thing. But Michael, I think that's a good fallback. You know, definitely by the 23rd, have everybody have their stuff in so that Clarissa can work her magic, so it'll be ready by the 25th. I think that's a great idea.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, I can't think of anything else. How are you guys doing? And do you guys have any other questions or jokes that you want to say?
I think we're good. Do you have any questions, Cody? Yeah, I think we're good on this end.
Cool. And I'm good on my end. Clarissa, Michael, you guys doing good?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
And how's Allison doing? She good?
She's good. Yep.
Okay. Well, she's great. If she's already got her rough draft done, she's well ahead of us. We got to catch up. So awesome. Well, now, do you guys want to meet together again before we present?
Yeah, I'm good with meeting again. If we want to meet maybe when it's all done.
Do you want to? Would you guys want to meet Tuesday? Next Tuesday? That's the 23rd.
23rd, yeah. When do we have another?
Yeah, I can do that.
23rd. Everything's due.
I think I could do that too. So we'd have our rough draft submitted, and we can meet briefly just to talk about maybe how the presentation will work, any last minute questions. So that doesn't necessarily have to be a long meeting, but I think it'd be good to collaborate one more time.
Sounds
Sure.
good. Want to
Cool.
just do this day? Does this time work for everyone? We can do it again next Tuesday.
Works great for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Good for us.
Yeah.
All right. And I can just initiate the call again. Unless
That'd be
somebody else is dying to do it.
awesome. I may die if I do it. It's just not working. So thanks for volunteering for me.
No problem.
Cool. Well, if there's nothing else, I hope you guys all have the best night ever.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Everyone have a good night.
You.
Yeah, thanks for your help, Shanna.
Yeah, no problem.
See
thanks.
you guys later. You're welcome. See ya.
That's good.